Hi there, Crochet CJ here, Carla, with episode number 38. Wow. I'm a mom and a midwife, and I'm a born-again Christian, and I love people enough to tell them that. It's so great to be back. I know they're not as frequent as they normally were. I'm only on episode 38, and it's already been a year since I started, the year to the end of this month, that I started making these little videos. So I should be on like week 48 or something like that, but sometimes things don't go the way you planned and things get busy. Still busy at work. It's okay. I'm loving it. Love my job. It's the best job in the world. And we have help coming next week, so hopefully I'll have a little more time for not only videos but for crochet. You can never have enough time for crochet, right? And I'm also hoping to take my hand at relearning knitting a little more so that I can make socks and things. We'll start with finished objects. I do have one that I finished, but I can't show it to you because it's a Christmas gift for someone. I got a Christmas gift done, and it's just the 1st of October. How exciting. But I will take a picture of it before I send it to that person and show it at some point after they've received it. I finished a Keep Me Warm neck warmer. The pattern is from Simply Hooked by Janet. I found it because my sweet friend Sandra told me that there were free patterns from this certain crochet podcast person, and so I've been getting those the last couple of days. It's this really cute neckerchief, and I made it out of DK instead of the worsted that it called for, so it's not quite as big, but it's still plenty big, and it's got this little buttonhole kind of thing, so you just put it on like that, and it does keep your neck very warm. It's really cute. I also thought it would make a really cute like rosy wrap for your head too. I know it's supposed to be a neck warmer, but you know, you could make it work for a rosy wrap. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I made the leaves too big for that. Anyway, mess with my hair. So that's one of my finished objects, and I used tweed DK. This was sent by my sweet friend Mary, my sweet sister from under the mista, who lives in Ireland, and Tivoli is the brand name of it, and this is 25% wool, 70% acrylic, and 5% tweed viscose. So that's what I made it with, and like I said, it's a DK and not a worsted like it calls for, so it's not quite the same size. Another finished object. I've worked on these for a long time, and basically what I finished this week was I got them all stiffened. Woohoo! So these are my snowflakes. So they're just little Christmas ornament snowflakes. I made different colors. They should all be the same size, but you know how that goes when you're working with a thread you're not familiar with. I mean, and definitely like thread. So I made those using, it's a Red Heart free pattern. It's actually called Snowflake Ornaments, and I'm doing the style number 4 is the one I made. Go to redheart.com. They have lots and lots of free patterns and lots of really pretty like holiday patterns. And the thread I used, or the yarn I used, is this Premier Yarns Wool Free Lace, and it has 448 yards on each skein, and it's 3.5 ounces, 88% acrylic, 7% PBT. Don't ask me what PBT is, and 5% metallic. And so this is the green one. I had it in green, red, gold, silver, and white gold. So I had 5 different colors, so I made 5 different color snowflakes, and those are Christmas ornament gifts for some friends that I'm swapping Christmas ornaments with. So that's my other finished object. I don't really have any works and joys in progress. I almost forgot what I call them. My goodness. I have a lot of things on a list, like I've said before, that I want to work on, but I finished up a couple of items well, I finished up the Christmas gift I was working on last night, so I hadn't started on anything new at this point, but I'm not quite sure what I'm going to start on. It might possibly be a baby blanket. My daughter's friend is having a baby, so I'll probably make her a blanket. So we just moved right on to acquisitions. I got lots of lovely happy mail, but one of the first things I got was some friends and I are participating in a carousel, and so what I took out of the carousel was this really pretty purple yarn by Paintbox, and it's Baby DK. It's 50 grams, 167 meters, 182 yards, 45% acrylic, 55% nylon, and I just took it because, of course, I like purple, and I like Paintbox yarns. I think that they're really good quality yarns. I've made several things out of Paintbox yarns, and I really like Paintbox. So the other thing I took out of there was this lovely sock yarn from Hedgehog Fibers, and it's a hand-dyed yarn that's made actually in Ireland, and it is 90% superwash merino, 10% nylon, 100 grams, 400 meters, and the color is anime. But look at all those colors, and it does remind you of anime because it's got some black and gray and brown that's kind of like the ink or whatever, but then there's some colors in there too. It's just lovely, and so hopefully I will get my sock making on and I can use that for that. And then I also got this Knitology yarn out of the carousel, and this is worsted merino in the colorway Kestrel, and it's 100% superwash merino wool, 218 yards, worsted weight 100 grams, and it's just beautiful. And you know, you guys know that's from Knit Crate or whatever. I never had pretty color. Well, I mean, I had pretty yarns from Knit Crate, but I just kept getting the same kind of dull colors, and so this is really gorgeous. It's got purples and blues, and I guess that's a brownish coral kind of, but anyway, I really like that. I'm excited to make something out of that. The other thing is that one of the ladies in the carousel made these really cool cake yarn ball holders, so it holds your cake of yarn and it keeps it from going everywhere. It's almost like a yarn bowl, but because it's crocheted, it stays on it, and you can actually tighten it up and make it smaller if you need to. I didn't ever have to do that. I just left it as it was, but this was like a full cake, one of those big full cakes of well, it's right here on the thing. Why don't you look at it, Carla? I can't remember the name of it. That's so sad. I'm really not that old. Karen Latte cakes. Doy. Anyway, those cakes are pretty big, and it fit in there with, you know, and it fit in there perfectly, and so I didn't have to make the cake holder smaller. But the nice thing is, look how loose that is in there. I never ended up with any yarn barf. It was awesome. And I'm pretty sure that my friend Cindy at Cindy Hearts Crochet made this. Check her out. She's awesome. She's doing a raffle on a pink blanket that she made for breast cancer awareness. She's going to donate every bit of the money she receives in the raffle to the American Cancer Society. So check out her videos, Cindy Hearts Crochet, and give her some love. For October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, right? So we all know that. I have a sibling who, a sister obviously, I don't know why I just said sibling, who is a breast cancer survivor, and so I greatly appreciate any research done. And working in women's health as a midwife, you know, women's health is a big deal for me, that we take care of ourselves and we catch those things early so that we can get them taken care of before we have too many problems. I also got some more happy mail from my lovely friend Chandra. She sent me a big bag of bubble gum because she knows how much I like blowing bubbles. I have to do it in secret because it drives family members crazy, because I will just sit and blow bubbles with bubble gum because I love doing it. And so my favorite, you know, is Super Bubble, which you cannot find Super Bubble anywhere. But she found some bubble gum. It's not Super Bubble, but it's still good bubble gum. It takes 2 pieces instead of 1 to make a good bubble, but hey, she sent me a whole big bag of it. So she also sent me some really great eyes. So look at these big brown eyes, you know, for like amigurumi. Making sure that pin's not open so I don't mark all over myself. And she also sent me not only those big brown eyes, but she sent me some little green eyes that are, I don't know if they call these cat's eyes or what. She sent me some eyes like that because she found this great dragon pattern for me that I purchased. And if I can, I know where the pattern came from. I purchased it, but I will I will put that link below. You know, guys, I post my videos, and then once they upload, because it takes them hours and hours and hours to upload because of internet speeds or whatever, or just it takes a long time for videos to upload. And then I go back in and I add the patterns. So if the pattern's not there immediately, I'll have it on there within 24 hours of posting the video. I just have to post the video first. And I usually post these at night when I go to bed, because if not, I can't use my iPad for anything else because it's too busy uploading a video to YouTube. And then these are a similar shape, but they're clear. These might be what I use for the dragon. I don't know. The dragon's going to be green because I have a family member that I'm making it for Christmas, and I'm hoping he'll like it. She also sent me some jasmine pearl Kashmiri chai loose leaf tea because she knows I really like teas. It's green tea and it has cardamom, which I love cardamom, peppercorns, cloves, lavender, and natural amaretto flavor, and it's organic. So I mean, I really like teas, and it's so fun to get loose leaf ones because I have these little silicone tea bags that I bought off Amazon that are great for that. She also sent me some beautiful little stitch markers, and so here's a little crucifix. And no, I'm not Catholic, but you know, Jesus died on the cross for my sins. I know he was there. So, and then this one is a little moon with a flower. And this one is a hummingbird because she knows I love the little hummingbirds. Cindy at Cindy Hart, she and I were on Zoom one day just talking. It was just the 2 of us, and she has hummingbird feeders and other bird feeders outside her window, and we sat there and watched out her picture window together, me here in Oklahoma and her in Alabama. We watched those sweet little birds, hummingbirds, and they were so cute. Then this last one she sent me is it's a music note because she knows I love music. I sing in our worship team and enjoy that. And then it also has a little state of Tennessee. I'm sorry if that's not very clear. I'm not in a good spot. And then she sent me, because I don't have any, Expression Fiber Arts. Look at this. Is this not glorious? EFA, Expression Fiber Arts, Shandy, who does it, she is out of North Carolina, and she sends out emails with all of her new ones, and they're just beautiful. I just have not gotten any yet because I'm kind of trying to not buy more yarn. This is Lime Margarita. It is superwash merino silk pearlescent fingering, 437 meters, 478 yards, and it is gorgeous. This color is just these beautiful teals and greens, and I mean, it's gorgeous, and I love it. Thank you so much, Sandra. And then she's sent me these beautiful snowflakes, and they're purple. Can you imagine? Why would she send me purple snowflakes? I don't know. And they're just all different patterns, and they're gorgeous. Some of them are solid purple, some of them are variegated. I just love each and every one of them, and they're just like real snowflakes. They're unique. Whereas I did the same snowflake for all of mine, she did a bunch of different ones, but they're gorgeous. Thank you so much, Sandra. I love those. I was going to tell you, I know Sandra stiffens her snowflakes and things like that, and any doilies or whatever, when she's going to stiffen them, she makes a mixture of glue. I don't know exactly the ratio of glue to water or whatever. She makes that mixture, and she tacks hers out on the board, you know, like you use for anything that you make crochet or knitted that you want to block. She uses her blocks, and she will tack hers out on the block, and then she paints them with a paintbrush to get them stiffened like that. And she said it's really not as messy as like dipping them. Now what I did was I bought a big jug of, and I don't have it in here, of liquid starch, and I just poured some in a old coffee can, and I put all of my snowflakes in there and soaked them for a while, and then I took them out and kind of patted them a little bit so they weren't like dripping wet, and then tacked them out on my blocking board and with, you know, straight pins, and let them dry for like 36 hours, and they dried up really nice and did really well. So you know, you can use glue. I think Mod Podge, you can probably use that. I used the liquid starch because I've never done it before, and I thought, oh, well, you know, that should work, right? And it did. Anyway, all that lovely stuff is from my sweet friend Sandra. Thank you, dear. She's always telling me about new patterns and stuff. She'll email them to me. I don't ever have any problem finding something new to work on. And I'm almost like Granny D, squirrel with patterns. Oh, look, a new pattern. I need to make that. Anyway, the other happy mail I got is from my sweet friend Becky. And Becky also made me an ornament. And look, she must think I'm an angel, because she made me this gorgeous little angel ornament. I believe she stiffens hers with glue also. We're finding out all sorts of interesting things that we all do similarly, or maybe a little bit different technique or whatever, but I love it. Isn't that beautiful? And then we had gone together and bought some of the cupcake yarns when they were on sale for like $1 if you bought a big box. And so she sent me my share of those. You guys not know what cupcake yarn looks like. You don't really need to see that. But, you know, a lot of us buy those at that price, and then we use them to make charity items. You know, I was talking about I just took a bunch of stuff to Cancer Treatment Center. I'm going to try making some lap gans too to go, since I make the shawls and the hats. I figure guys aren't going to wear a shawl, right? I might be able to get them in a hat, but not a shawl. And so I'm going to make some lap gans. But she also sent me some things just for me, because she loves me. She sent me this beautiful Lady Mary yarn, and this is so beautiful, and the color is Dahlia Glimmer. It's 290 yards in 3 ounces, and it's a 3-weight, and it's 95% acrylic, 5% metallic. And like I said, it's just gorgeous. I just love it. And it's a Downton Abbey yarn, and but it's Lady Mary, because she knows I like it's glittery. If you can tell, it's glittery. Anyway, she sent me 6 of those just for me, because she knows I like shiny glittery things, and I like purple. And then she sent me a baggie full of these cute little buttons, okay? And in this baggie of buttons, there are little hearts that are decorative. Oh, I wish I could hold them up better. Anyway, I probably should have pinned them on something, right? And then you could see them better. And there's these little birds. There's all different colors and prints of these little birds. Aren't those cute? And there are these beautiful little kitty cats. Even though I don't have cats anymore, I love cats. So there's different patterns and colors of the little kitty cats. And then there's these little flower ones. There's different colors of those in there. And I mean, look, she just sent me a whole bunch of them. They're all wooden and they're cute. And then she sent me these. Now, I asked her, I said, what are these blue fishing wire looking things? And she said, well, they're actually for cleaning between your teeth. She said, but they are great for threading yarn through your buttons. Brilliant, Becky, brilliant. Becky, Funny Farm Crochet, go check her out. She's awesome too. And then, oh, well, goodness, like like she didn't know I like these. So, I mean, I don't know how in the world she would think that I would ever think this was just the cutest thing in the whole wide world. But look at the llama. And the llama scarf even has purple in it. And it's wearing little boots. I love that. That's so cute. I just noticed that. And glasses that kind of are shaped like my glasses. Look, we're Twinkies. Anyway, fun stuff. Thank you, Becky. That's so sweet. I just love that. I love this little pin. I'm not sure. I got to put it on my project bag so I know where it is. And then we were talking about knitted knockers. Now I'm going to make the crocheted version. But Knitted Knockers is an organization that makes breast prosthesis for women who've had mastectomies. And apparently you can pick any color knocker you want and they will send it to you. But they are very specific about which yarns that they will allow you to make the knockers out of. And so I was talking about, oh, I'd really like to make some. And I was like, man, I'm going to get some of that when it's on sale. Well, Becky's like, I've bought some of that. I have it on that I bought on sale. I'm going to send you some. So she sent me all these different colors of knit picks. This is their comfy fingering, and it's 73% Pima cotton, 25% acrylic, 218 yards, 50 grams. But look at the colors. There's like this, oh, I mean, just gorgeous little colors. And of course, you know, I mean, it's just crazy. I don't know that it says on here a color. It just, they're color numbers. They don't have colors per se. But look at the variety of colors that she sent me. And she didn't just send me one skein of each color. She sent me like 2 of each color. And then she also sent me some of the cotton fair from Premier. It's 52% cotton and a 48% acrylic, 317 yards and 3.5 ounces. And look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And she, again, didn't just send me one. She sent me 2. And then she also sent me, I don't know if she just sent me this because it was purple, because I don't know that, because this is 100% anti-pilling acrylic. I think she just sent me this because she knows how much I love purple. This is the Premier Luna, and it's 273 yards and 3.5 ounces. And I don't know if it tells a color on here. It tells a color number. And it says low, L-O. It's a 3-weight. And she sent me some of those so that I can make something pretty out of that. Because I believe that all the knitted knockers are some percentage cotton. If you go to knittedknockers.org, they have a pattern for crochet, they have pattern for knitted, and I hope the term knockers does not offend anybody. I guess you could say knitted breast if you'd like to. But their organization is knittedknockers.org, and you use the yarn and the site. They have different sizes you can make, you know, different cup sizes that you can make, and you do that and you send them to them, and then they give them to women who are in need of a prosthetic. And I just think that's an amazing thing. And being as it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I think Knitted Knockers is a great organization to support and take care of. Sorry, I keep losing the little fuzzy thing off of my mic, and I looked down and I thought it was missing, but it's there. So that's that on everything. Thank you so much, Becky from Funny Farm Crochet, and Sandra, my dear friend, and all the ladies in the carousel. That was so much fun. I was happy to send it on to the next person, and it actually came from Becky at Funny Farm, so she got to send to me. That was pretty fun. And then the last thing that we're going to talk about, does everybody remember that we had a drawing for Happy Mail, right? And so my first winner, I picked 2. Sandra Tanner. Oh my goodness, Sandra Tanner. This is not the same Sandra that sent me the Happy Mail, just in case anybody thinks that she won because she sent me Happy Mail. It's not the same Sandra, okay? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have to say that, but there are some people out there who get quite upset when they don't win anything. I will say that I have been entering giveaways or, you know, whatever kind of things, not only, you know, on podcaster sites, but on yarn company websites and things like that. I have been entering those for like 18 months and I have never, ever, ever, ever won one. Okay? Never. So let's not get upset. Let's move on. Sandra's comment was, I love the wooden spoons. They're so pretty, and making a top. I'm making a top that calls for cotton linen yarn. I had no clue where to find it. So, and she's using the Kaboo instead, which I think is bamboo yarn from Lion Brand. And I don't have a favorite size yarn. My favorite one is whatever it takes for the project I'm working on. So, okay, Sandra, I'm just going to pick a weight of yarn that I think you would like. I'm not just going to throw yarn in these happy mails. There's going to be some other things like stitch markers and, you know, maybe scissors or tape measures. Just all, I pick up all sorts of little things. Yes, a lot of it's on clearance at Walmart, at Hobby Lobby or Joann's or Michael's. I picked up some really cute things, scissor things at Tuesday morning, and I think one will go in one of these anyway. My other winner is Hope Mahoney at Hopeful Crafts, Hope Mahoney, and her comment is, I so need to enter the fair next year. Congratulations on your fair wins. I mainly use 3 and 4 weight yarns, lots of yarny goodness. So Hope, I have lots of 3 and 4 weight yarns, so I will definitely take care of that. So I will get those happy mails out. What I need for Hope and Sandra to do, please email me your address, your mailing address. My email is joyousmidwifecj@gmail.com, and it will be down below in the description. Again, well, I usually do put that on most of my videos, but I'll make sure it's on this video in case you need to look. And please email me your mailing address. Don't post it down below. I don't think you want everybody to have your mailing address. And I will get those out to you as soon as I can when I have a break from work this next week. And then, as you guys know, October is my Podiversary or YouTube anniversary or whatever you want to call it. So there's probably going to be some more random happy mail from comments. I'm not going to post or say which videos are going to get winners, just because, I don't know, it makes that more exciting, right? So happy mail, happy mail. You guys have a lovely, wonderful week. Remember, Jesus loves you, and so do I. And I will see you soon. Bye. Hey, I'm back. It's a good thing that my internet's been super slow and would not let me upload, because I had set some things aside to show in my video and found them when I went back later to look at some other things. So one of the things is this cute little shamrock that's crocheted, and it's got a little pin on the back of it so you can wear it. This was from my friend Sandra. She made that for me. She knows I'm Irish, and she knows my love of all things Irish, especially my sister from another mister, Mary, from Mary's Crochet Chit Chat. And then Miss Becky, who sent me all that lovely yarn and the buttons and everything. In addition, she sent me some adorable stitch markers. These are hot dogs, and they have mustard on them even. She sent me 4 hot dogs. She sent me this cool state of North Carolina. I do not know why there's no focus there. And then she sent me a little heart that says best friends. And then she sent me this really pretty one too, and it's got a shamrock on it, and it says, a good friend is like a 4-leaf clover. It's hard to find and lucky to have. So there's that. I thought that was really sweet. Anyway, gonna throw that on the end of my video if I can figure out how to splice it. Bye.